Alright, look at this. So I was about to go for a ride, and this stays up here like this, and my shifter felt off. It was hanging low. I was like, what the heck is going on? This part broke in here. So now I got to get that bit out. Alright, I loosened this nut up here, and this Alright, as you can see, I worked it out all. Alright, so I'm here at my airhead. I had some rear sets on this. I haven't ridden this in forever and it needs work. So this piece, I'm gonna see if it'll work for what I need it for. Alright, and this thread's on. I think I can make all this work. Oh, yes. Cool. I got a couple different like screws, spring. Alright, and that is the fixed thing. So I replaced this. I have a bolt coming in this way. Sticks out a little bit, but that's fine. Not bad for, you know, a fix with things I had sitting around in the garage right now. Time to go for a ride. Alright guys, well, long time no video. I apologize. There's a lot of things going on in my life right now. My wife and I had a baby 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago, somewhere in there. It's been a blur. But yeah, he had a heart condition. Thankfully, my wife picked picked the only doctor in, well, that's a couple hours away from me anyway, from us, that looks for the certain scan of the heart, which finds that condition. And so what the condition was, the arteries, the main arteries on the heart were swapped. So that's been a bit of a nerve-wracking situation. So there's been 1.5 million doctor's appointments over the past few months. And yeah, we had the baby in Nashville at Vanderbilt. And he had to have the surgery, I think when he was 2 days old is when he had the heart surgery to swap him back. And all I have to say is science is, it's amazing. It's truly amazing. I got nothing but good stuff to say about all the people at Vanderbilt. It's a hospital that's on another level in a good way. They are fantastic people. The surgeon, he's amazing. And the fact that we can even do that is just truly amazing to me. I have no desire to be able to ever do that in my entire life. I don't ever want to cut into people. I think that's kind of weird and gross to me. But fortunately, there's people that like doing that kind of thing and that are very good at it and save lives because of that. So yeah, we were there for a couple weeks because of that. So he had the surgery and they had to monitor him, and yeah, we were able to take him home when he was 10-11 days old, somewhere in there. And nice little Alfa Romeo there. But yeah, and everything's good. We have the baby at home, just kind of figuring out our new normal right now. My wife let me escape for a motorcycle ride, and as you can see, as I was pulling out of the driveway, I felt an issue with my shifter, and apparently it had broken. But I was able to scrounge up enough parts around the garage and make an acceptable solution for it. I might go ahead and order the correct Triumph part. I don't know, we'll see. But I did have a long ride planned, almost nearly 2 hours. But because of that, I decided to cut down onto a much shorter ride now. Still gets me out of the house, gives me some time. My wife is in with her parents at our house. They're watching some football game, and I'm not much of a football kind of guy, so and she knows it. And I get to go do things like this. Oh yeah. in Appalachia right now. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Time to have some fun. I love this road right here. It has got to be one of my favorite roads. It's got a lot of long, winding, long sweepers, which suits my style of riding. And then you get a little burst like this here and there. Oh yeah. And you know, things are good. So, because of all the newborn and stuff like that, my wife and I also have a 2-year-old at home, and we also have an 8-year-old at home. I didn't go to barber this year because of that. I mean, I don't think it would have been very fair to my wife to leave her with a newborn that has some recent heart surgery. And then a 2-year-old, the 8-year-old's good, he's easy. But our 2-year-old is a terror. Absolute every mention of the word terror. He is yeah, he's a terror, but he's great. He is great. Alright, Exxon under new management. So this town right here that I'm in is actually the town of Appalachia. Fun fact. It's a coal mining town. I don't know if you can see the sign, the Virginia Coal Heritage Highway or whatever that is. Right there. But this town kind of makes you a bit sad going through it. It's a very poor town. Extremely poor town. But it's this is Appalachia for you. It is fall. The leaves are starting to change on the trees. And we don't have too much more riding time here. It gets cold quick and snows and all that kind of fun stuff. I don't know why I was stopping there. But yeah, my wife is amazing enough to let me sneak out while they're watching football. American football at that. I mean, I know I've got a lot of the people that watch these things are in England. Not y'all's football, but American football, which you use your hands at. Which makes no sense to me, but yeah. There's a train right there, coal train. But this is a little back road that goes from Appalachia to the town of Norton. Oh, there's some couple popo right there. Hello, officers. Good thing I'm behind this car because I am not speeding because I'm behind him. Appalachia Food Bank. Wonder how the food bank's doing with all the budget cuts across America right now. Hopefully they're doing okay. So, like I said, it's a poor area and people here do need the help. Hopefully the cops stay back there. I don't think it's a good look when a motorcycle and with a GoPro attached goes past them. We'll see.
this guy's doing pretty good though. At least he's not driving super slow. Well, still no police back there, so I think we're good. See, this is a coal mine here. You can see the conveyor going across the road here. You got the coal mine here on the left. It's an active coal mine still. I know we were shipping a lot of our coal from the United States to China, but now I'm not entirely sure with all the tariffs and all that stuff, so I don't entirely know. Why can't we be friends? That's all I have to say. Let's be friends. But when I was going to make this video, I was thinking about riding this bike and talk about how I've really never had any issues with it, but when I first got on it, I did have kind of a major issue with the shifter braking. It was in first gear, but I kind of, in retrospect, it might be a little bit of my fault, but I don't think I put enough pressure on it to break a bolt, I wouldn't think. But I had it in first gear and I wasn't really thinking. I was just kind of walking it with the clutch in, and for some reason I was thinking I had it in neutral and just kind of went to click down on it, and that's when it broke. But I didn't put that much force on that, I don't think. I didn't really hammer it down, you know? So, in my opinion, it takes a fair amount of force to break a bolt. Ah, there we go. You see up there, we got some reds in the trees. Oh, yeah. Fun fact about where I live, we have what I believe is the largest bluegrass festival in the country, probably the world, because I don't think anywhere else in the world does bluegrass. But yeah, we have the largest bluegrass festival, and that was actually this weekend. I think they're kind of packing everything up right now and going home. I can hear it a little bit from my house, but unfortunately you just kind of hear the more of a muffled bass, and I don't get to hear all the good picking and stuff. I'd like to go to that one year. I haven't been able to go. This road's fun when there's nobody else on it, but when you get caught behind people, like this Trailblazer was going pretty quick, but all these other people, these trucks came out, and now we're going a bit slower. Well, I guess we'll just back off. All the kudzu. Over here on the left we have an old drive-in movie theater. I think they actually still are open. Yeah, Smokey and the Bandit and Coal Miner's Daughter. Yeah, it looks like it's kind of maintained. I've never heard of the Coal Miner's Daughter before, but in this area I'm sure there's quite a few Coal Miner's Daughters. That could be a good movie, it could be a dirty movie. I don't know. running stuff over there to the right on the other side of this kudzu. Fresh battery in the GoPro. Unfortunately, I haven't figured out a similar road home other than the one I just took, other than the highway. So we'll take the highway back. Do 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 do. Road isn't bad. I mean, it's a highway, so there's traffic on it, and a lot of times there's cops here sitting in the center. I'm more of a back road kind of guy, but so far it's kind of the best way to get back to where I live. There's a road here that sometimes I'll take, but it's not exactly what I want, so I take it every once in a while, not all the time. And then that road goes through this valley here on the left, which is quite a view. Yeah, welcome to the mountains. Haha. It's beautiful here. Probably another week or two the leaves will really start changing. It'll be really pretty. This time last year, it got cold a bit sooner. Then we had the Hurricane Helene kind of come through the general area. There's a police right there. And so all the leaves kind of changed, and then the hurricane just blew all the leaves off the trees immediately, so there was no time to enjoy them. But yeah, it's pretty. I like it here. But yeah, so life update. You know, wife and I had another baby. Been working. Yeah, that's happened. Kind of started plucking away at the Jensen a little bit here and there. Kind of started plucking away at the electrical, figuring out what's what on that. You know, it's 30 minutes here, an hour there, that kind of thing. I don't have too much time to commit at one time, but I've got a few small odds and ends ordered for it that I need to get it running. You know, things like a belt that goes to the water pump and alternator. That's kind of an important thing to have, and radiator hoses, you kind of need those. Things like that. So my goal for the Jensen is to first, well, right now, get it running, see how it sounds, and then yeah, I'll get the rest of it all buttoned up together. I think once I kind of really start plucking away at it, it'll go fairly quickly. Right now I'm still learning what everything on it is and does and things like that. For example, brown wire is kind of your main power. It's an odd color to choose for power, but yeah, brown is power. But I guess like on old Honda motorcycles, green is ground, and all the other odd colors are for whatever circuits. But your brown is your main power, like, you know, for your alternator and going to, or from your starter and things like that. It's quite a learning curve. I'm not familiar with cars like that, but I think it'll be a good, enjoyable experience. But yeah, that kind of wraps it for this video. Just enjoying a nice mountain ride. It's beautiful here. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of fun stuff. It helps me out. It also encourages me to make more videos, you know. I need that kick in the butt sometimes, guys, so give me that old kickarooski. Give it to me. Not literally. Just, you know, subscribe and things. Comment. Say, hey, get off your ass. Make a video. Hey, they've got a chair.